Bayern Munich versus Paris Saint-Germain tonight, guys. The biggest game of the Champions League season, or the biggest game of the semi-finals, is here again. Once again, the first leg was played out last week. Paris Saint-Germain, won by 5-4, and we also what happened. And it's today's the return fixture. However, this game promises to be intense, promises to be electric. The atmosphere is going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. Everybody is looking out for this game tonight. Every football lover. This game is going to keep a lot of us on the edge of our seats, because these are two free-flowing attacking teams. PSG is amazing. Bayern Munich is amazing. They believe in going forward. They believe the best way to defend is to attack. Their philosophy is absolutely attack, attack, and attack, and attack, and attack. So it's going to be a very, very interesting game tonight. Fireworks, expect a lot of fireworks tonight. The expectations are high of the two teams. Bayern Munich is playing at home at the Allianz Arena. They've got their fans, 75,000, 1,000 capacity stadium. Their fans will be there. They have everything at their disposal to win this game. However, let me highlight a bit the difference between these two teams. And Bayern Munich is a very, very attacking team like PSG. Their defense is good, their midfield is good, but their attack is something else. Now, they've got a good defense, but not as good as PSG. They've got a good midfield, but not as good as PSG. But the attack is better than PSG. You see that Olise, Harry Kane, and Luis Diaz is they can score you 5 goals in 20-30 minutes. I said it. They can score you 4-5 goals in 20-30 minutes. If you are not careful, if you lose guard, if your defense is not conscious, if they are not aware, Bayern Munich can score you 4-5 goals in 20-30 minutes or 40 minutes. Yes. So that is why, if you watch what happened last week, Bayern Munich was able to get back to reduce the deficit by just a lone goal. PSG at some point were beating them by 5-2. They were able to get back. They scored 2 more goals to make it 5-4. So the chances of them qualifying is high. If it was a 2 goals deficit, maybe it would have been very much difficult to meet up with that 2 goal deficit and then win. But here, at this point, all they need is 2 goals gap. They can beat PSG by 2-0, 3-1, 4-2, and all that, and all. Just 2 goals gap, and they're through. Then on the side of PSG has a good defense. You have the likes of Mendes, Pacho. What's the name of this Brazilian guy? I can't remember his name again. The guy that's been in PSG for quite a long time, the experienced defender. So their defense is much more experienced and much more calm on the ball. And then the midfield, you have Vitinha, you have Joao Neves, you have the other guy. They have a very solid midfield. But you see that the attack is good, but I think Bayern Munich attack is much more better than PSG attack. You have Kvaratskhelia, you have Due, you have Dembele. You understand? The wingers, they score. Yes, they do. Kvaratskhelia scores a lot of goals. Due scores a lot of goals. Dembele on the center, as the center forward, he scores a lot. So I think Bayern Munich, these are two attacking, free-flowing teams. They don't believe in sitting back, soaking the pressure and hitting on the counter attack. They believe in going all out. The best form of defense is to attack and all that. So we are going to see a very, very, very high intense game tonight. Very, very high intense game tonight. We're looking forward to it. Every football fan out there looking out for this game. Few hours away, 8 p.m. tonight, Allianz Arena. Fantastic game we're hoping to have tonight. All right, these two coaches. One is experienced. Luis Enrique is much more experienced. Vincent Kompany, this is his first time of getting to the semi-finals, or probably second time. They get to the semi-finals last season, I guess so, or I think quarterfinals. So honestly, it's going to be a crazy game. Luis Enrique is experienced, and he will want to break that record of winning the Champions League, winning it back-to-back. The hunger is there. The team is young. Bayern Munich, same thing. Vincent Kompany wants to win it for the first time. He has won the German Bundesliga, and if he wins this Champions League, it's going to put him high up there, going to put him on a very high pedestal, the top European manager. So expectations are so high tonight. Everybody's going to watch this game. Everybody's looking for this game. Everybody wants to know what's going to happen, see what's going to happen, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. All right, so guys, let me have your thoughts, your views, your opinion in the comment section. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop my video. All right, I'll see you again in my next video pretty soon. Thank you very much. Peace.
Football Fusion.